Happy Tuesday to you. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Ramisha Shade. It's that time of the afternoon where you get an update on what's happening in the tropics, and things have been pretty active over this last week. In fact, we are getting influenced by Harold, which of course was a tropical storm this morning that made landfall right around Padre Island in South Texas as a 50-mile-per-hour tropical storm. It is now weakened to a tropical depression as it rolls over land, pushing across South Texas, of course, losing that warm Gulf water, and that of course allows these systems to weaken. But at its strongest, it did reach 50 miles per hour just before it did make landfall. It also produced 3 to 5 inch rain totals across a big portion of South Texas, isolated 7 to 8 inch totals, and also we're getting some effects from Harold. No major effects, just minimal impacts here, but we've had some spotty heavy downpours, especially for our coastal areas down around Matagorda and Palacios, Bay City, Galveston. But even around the Houston area, I've had some people telling me I had some sprinkles, some showers around my neighborhood. So that is definitely great to hear after it's been weeks for some of you since we've experienced any decent rainfall. So we do have a shot for a little bit of rain from Harold. It's not going to be a lot. We missed out on most of that rain off to our south and west, but at least we have had some spotty showers and storms. So right now Harold has weakened to a depression. You can see all of that rain now situated between San Antonio, Laredo, and Del Rio, west of Corpus Christi. Of course, in Corpus Christi, most of that heavy rain fell last night and this morning. Here's the latest on Harold, now down to a tropical depression, pressure at 999 millibars, movement to the west-northwest at 21 miles per hour. And of course, those winds are decreasing as it is weakening. The maximum sustained winds down to 35 miles per hour. So it is a weaker system. It is right over Laredo right now, south of San Antonio, but it is still going to be a big-time rain producer, still potentially producing several inches of rain across southwest Texas, right around Del Rio, and portions of northern Mexico could pick up 4 to 6 inches of rain over the next 24 hours, isolated 10-inch amounts. So you can see early Wednesday morning, very close to Del Rio and northern Mexico. So that is where we're going to have the highest threat for that flood potential as we go through the next day or so. What about here in Houston? Well, we got a little bit of rain, but nothing like this. This is what our radar is estimating over the last 24 hours, anywhere from 3 to about 6 inches of rain showing up on this map for South Texas. This is going to be right around Corpus Christi and over towards Orange Grove. You can see some of those yellow and orange colors indicating some of that heavier rainfall that we were expecting with this system. And South Texas, at least parts of South Texas, definitely experienced some of that heavy rain. But for Houston, we've just been getting the outer rain bands. We've kind of been getting brushed by the outer edges of this system. So we do have some spotty rain out there. The majority of it down around Angleton, Wharton, Bay City, and Matagorda. So that's going to be our best shot for rain as we go through the next 4 to 8 hours. I think after that, most of this rain starts to taper off and wind down. Even a few light showers up around Conroe and the Woodlands and Liberty. Some folks in Houston have gotten a few brief showers today as well. So yes, we missed out on most of the rain, but at least we got something. At this point, I think we'll take any little bit of rain we can get. No severe threat for us for this evening and tonight. That's down around Corpus Christi and Laredo, where we could have some isolated severe storms. We're just in that general thunderstorm threat, an isolated downpour, maybe a 40, 45 mile per hour wind gust, and the potential for, of course, that thicker cloud cover, which will keep things a little bit cooler, and some heavy downpours. So we do have a few of those showers showing up in our area south of Pearland, west of Santa Fe, one near Galveston, and a few near Angleton as well. Also over towards Wharton, you're getting a little bit of rain. El Campo, we've got some showers near you in between El Campo and Edna. So it is nice to see some action on our Fox Rad radar. There's that shower right along Interstate 45 in between Conroe and New Waverly, and then we've got some rain over Navasota as well. So we're looking good. At least we've got some rain for some of you in the area, and there's the big blob of rain still associated with Harold as you push down towards South Texas. So Harold will continue rolling out. Won't be an issue for us for the rest of the week, but the heat will start to build back in. Elsewhere in the tropics, still in the eastern Caribbean, we've still got Tropical Storm Franklin, 40-mile-per-hour wind, so it's a fairly weak tropical storm, but it's going to be a big-time rain producer where we have tropical storm warnings out for Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Several inches of rain possible there, so some flooding, mudslides possible. Movement is to the northwest at 7 miles per hour, so it should stay out of the Gulf of Mexico and away from us. So good news for us. Also out into the central and eastern Atlantic, we've got a couple more systems we're monitoring. This one is what's left of what was Tropical Storm Emily. It did kind of fall apart, but still a 30% chance for it to redevelop over the next week as it moves off to the north. And then we've got another tropical wave off in the eastern Atlantic with a 40% medium chance for development over the next week. And that one is going to be drifting across the Atlantic off to the north and west. So we've already gone through Arlene, Brett, Cindy, Don, Emily, Franklin, Gert, and now Harold is the latest system. So the next name on the list would be Adalia, then we'd have Jose. Hopefully we won't get through too many more of those names, but it seems like we are really starting to heat up in the tropics, and we are entering that most active period of our hurricane season, the peak being right around September 10th. So stay alert, because we may have missed out on the majority of the impacts from Harold, but we could start to see more of these systems popping up over the next couple of weeks. So make sure to grab our Fox 26 weather app to get all of your tropical updates, your local weather updates, and everything in between. We've got plenty of cool info on there. We've got our radar, weather videos, so just make sure you check that out. Head to the App Store, search for Fox 26, and you can download that pretty quickly. And also just remember to review your hurricane plans, make sure you're ready to go, you know what to do, you know where you're going to go if we do have something heading our way. This is the time to do it when things are fairly quiet, not before we start to see a tropical storm or hurricane hitting us. So thank you for tuning in. That's all I have for you today. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Ramisha Shade. Enjoy your evening.